So you want to start a YouTube channel. That's so exciting. You were me back in December of 2024. And now that I am how many months in? I'm almost at 6 months in. I wanted to share some of the things that I've learned along the way that I think made a big difference and also to make it just easier for you to get started. So I'm just going to share some of the basics with you in this video. And then maybe later, if y'all want more, I can share more of the things that I'm doing now. In this video, I'm going to take you through the basics. So we're going to start with how to set up a YouTube channel. And then we're going to talk about the equipment that you'll need. And we'll also talk about how to find your voice and your niche on what you want to talk about. So the first thing that I want to talk about is setting up your YouTube channel. Okay, so if you already have an existing YouTube account to watch other people's videos, then you're good. That's what you're going to use. You actually want to use the account that even if you opened it back in like 2011 or a really long time ago, you want to use that account because there's an algorithm that YouTube will push out your videos more if your account has been around for longer versus setting up a new Gmail account and a new YouTube account. So if you have an existing YouTube account, I encourage you to use that one. I use the one that I joined. I think mine's back from like 2014 or something. So keep the one you already have. That's the first step. And if you don't have one, you can actually just create one. It's super easy to do. You're going to go to youtube.com. You're going to click on the profile icon and you're just going to create the drop down, create YouTube channel. How simple is that? Pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory on the getting started part. Next up, you're probably thinking, do I need fancy equipment to start a YouTube channel? Absolutely not. You can use the most basic thing, which is your cell phone, which is what I use. And then over time, you can upgrade to a better camera or something because eventually it will matter, if people are watching your things on TV or something like that. So that's in my long-term plan as well. But use your cell phone. And I think that's just the easiest way to get started. And then lighting is also super important. So I did want to point that out. You can just get a simple ring light. I'll tag it below in Amazon. That's where I got all my stuff from. So I'll just put the Amazon link for both my microphone that I'm wearing and also the ring light that I use. And I just have those two things because lighting is everything. You will notice, I will turn this off to show you what this looks like. Would you listen to me if this was my lighting? Or is that way better? Okay, so that's the ring light. That's the effect. You can also use, if you're, you can't get the ring light for some reason, use natural lighting. Record your things during the day and sit by a window because natural lighting can be just as good. And the lapel mic is an absolute must because it really helps with sound. If you look at my earliest videos, there is such an echo. You can hear my dog's footsteps. Sometimes you still can if I forget my mic or something. But also when you're outside, say you want to record content outside and there's noise around you like wind or cars, it blocks it out because it's right here. So super important to get lighting and a microphone for your equipment. Okay, so next up, what do you want to talk about? What do you want to share with the YouTube universe? What do you want people to tune into you for? What do you want to be known for? And this is what we call in marketing again as your niche. So for me, mine is authenticity. So it took me some time to kind of hone in on that because I'm a big self-help person, enthusiast, and I've been learning so much. And I used to be a yoga teacher, a life coach, all of these things. So I'm like, what's one topic I can focus on? And something that's been true in my life as I've progressed is realizing, oh, you know what? The older I get, the more authentic I become, the less I shed the layers of the world. How can I share that with people? So you'll figure it out. So maybe just pick some things that are interesting for you to start. And again, it's totally okay to start with like 3 to 4 different things and just put those videos out there to see. And YouTube also has the shorts, which you've probably seen. So you can experiment with both the long form video and the shorts. Of course, when you're filming your long form video, you're going to do it horizontally. When you're doing the shorts, you're going to do it vertically. So just from like a positioning of your camera standpoint. Super important to do that. And just kind of think about what are some things, if you want to start, that you want to talk about. And you can even use ChatGPT when you start, just to see, just to get familiar with some formats. You can ask ChatGPT, can you put together a YouTube long form script for me on video games or whatever you want it to be? And then you can just start talking about it. And when I started, there's a video prompter app you can use, and you can tell I'm reading from something. Now I just free flow. So over time, you'll realize like you just get comfortable. Okay, so we've talked about how to set up your account. We've talked about what equipment you're going to need. We've talked about what niche you want to put out into the marketplace. Now let's talk about the apps you need in order to edit and also to create your YouTube content. And the first one I want to mention is CapCut. And it is the easiest and free. There's a free version of CapCut, and that's what I used in the beginning. And then I upgraded to the paid version because it's just so worth it for me. But start with the free version of CapCut, and that will help you. It has templates embedded for shorts that you can use and just switch out your own videos in the background. And that makes it super simple to create shorts. And then also for your long form videos, there's all these editing tools. So you can trim videos in there, you can add videos together. It will be your go-to for everything on CapCut. And there's different tutorials you can take on there when you start. So highly recommend that for all your video editing needs. And then the other program I recommend is Canva, which you may already be using for other things, but I use it for my YouTube template, like my thumbnail covers. They have different templates you can use for that. They have templates for everything. And again, there's a free version, and then you can also upgrade. I think it's only $16 a month if you upgrade to their paid version. So Canva is also a lifesaver, and I highly recommend that, and just kind of play around with that and see what you find there. Another thing that I recommend, and this may sound counterintuitive, is if you don't have a TikTok account, get one and start posting on TikTok, because TikTok is king of everything. And everyone takes the algorithms, trends, and everything from TikTok. So if you can learn how to master TikTok, you can learn to master YouTube. And TikTok also has different platforms to help you grow faster. So it's just, they have lives, they have so many things you can learn from, and so many programs embedded into it. I'll link a code below where if you use the code, you'll get $10 for the TikTok shop automatically if you enroll through this link that I'll put in there. But TikTok has taught me way more than I learned from YouTube. So I highly recommend kind of doing both, or just playing around even with TikTok first and then coming over to YouTube, because you will learn so much from other creators on TikTok. It will blow your mind. So that's my final recommendation. And I think that's all I have for just covering the basics this time. And we can go more into, well, let me know if you're interested in the comments below, because this is a different type of video that I'm doing today, because I just figured, and I've heard from some people that they might want to start their own channel. So I figured, let me just make a video to help people get started and help them learn what I learned, because I had to kind of learn piecemeal. So I figured, let me just put it together in one little video to help people. And if you want more about this, let me know. I can do a branding YouTube video where we can set up your banner and set up the little subscribe button and just all these other like little things that are simple, and customize your page. So let me know in the comments. Also, give me a thumbs up if you found this helpful. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so by clicking below. Totally free, and you'll get more content maybe like this. We'll see. This is the first one. So thanks for being here, and have an awesome week ahead.